Welcome everyone. Thank you for being a part of this concert today. My name is Amanda. This is Voices of Hope. We've been singing together since 2015. So this is, we just hit our 10-year anniversary this year. Obviously just different versions of the choir as we move through time. And this particular semester we've said goodbye to a number of people, and we've also welcomed new singers up until the very last rehearsal. So you know what? We just say, all right, come on in and do your best to learn the music. We're kind of at a variety of stages with this music today. But we're very excited to share it with you. This particular semester, we decided to select a topic that was meaningful for us, that we wanted to kind of sing around and raise awareness around. And together, the choir chose domestic violence. It's obviously a topic that many people have connections to in this group and in this room, and it's something that we are all very passionate about. And we, as a part of this concert, have partnered with an organization on the outside called Women's Advocates, who support survivors of domestic violence. And we have a couple of representatives from that organization with us today. You'll get to hear from them in the middle of the concert. So we're just really excited to bring it all together and to sing a little bit about the strength within. And I just wanted to say that when we started working on this project, I asked the choir what some of their goals were for this concert. And they said to let people know they're not alone. They said to let people know that there is a way out and that there are people who are ready and willing to help when you're ready, when the time is right. And so I hope that you get a sense today of the courage and bravery of these fine singers. And I hope that the music moves you in a variety of ways. Feel free to express that. And as we move through, you'll see both songs and some written reflections that will be shared. So here we go. Let's see. Our opening song, Nothing Short of Grace.
To take one step, to take one step, takes courage. To take one step, to take one step, takes heart. It takes heart. It takes heart, it takes heart, it takes heart, but to keep going, never knowing what may lie ahead, to choose the unknown, and look fear in the face, look fear in the face. Look fear in the face, look fear in the face. That is nothing short of grace. That is nothing short of grace. To take one step, to take one step, takes courage. To take one step, to take one step, takes heart. It takes heart. It takes heart. It takes heart. It takes heart. Sister, keep rolling. Though you may not know what lies ahead, to choose the unknown and look fear in the face.
Hi, hello, I'm Brady. We had a prompt that says, imagine a younger version of yourself that knew peace, comfort, safety, and joy. If they were here with you now in the room, what would they want to share with you? So I wrote for my younger self to me, sorry, look at you being strong, fearless, and spiritual all at once. Freedom, true freedom of self, a oneness with Jesus, a clarity, a burden unveiled, sense forever. The dog mom with kindness, the light shared that is blinding with all. Safety felt around you with a reciprocal love. Me, not I, circle of love and tenderness. Join us is oneness. Go to the light, Jesus died for my. Go to the light, Jesus died for my salvation. I'm beautiful, loved, and never alone. Never.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice. The sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, it'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
Dear little me, I know you're scared, crying, and want it all to go away. I wish I could scoop you up and take you away, give you kisses until you laugh. I know life seems impossible right now, and you're hurting inside and out. One day you will get out of that hell you're in. It's gonna be hard, you're gonna make mistakes, but you're human. No one is perfect. Take it easy, put that razor down. You matter, you are worth it. One day you'll find someone, have the most amazing kid, and you will be the best mom to her. You will find happiness even though the many losses we will endure. Be strong, love yourself. In the end, we will survive and thrive.
I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I let all burdens fall from my shoulders, all anxiety slip from my mind. I let all burdens fall from my shoulders, all anxiety slip. I let every shackle be loosened. I let every shackle be loose. Yeah, yeah. I let every shackle be loosened. Every shackle be loose. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I am a tower of strength within and without. I am a tower of strength within. I let every shadow be crossed from my shoulders, every shadow be loose. Yeah, yeah. I let every shadow be crossed from my shoulders, every shadow be loose. I let every shadow be loose and I let every shadow be loose. Yeah, yeah. I let every shadow be loose and every shadow be loose. I let every shadow be loose and every shadow be loose. I am a tower of strength within and every shadow be loose. I let every shadow be crossed from my shoulders, every shadow be loose. I let every shadow be crossed from my shoulders, every shadow be loose. I let every shackle be loosened. I let every shackle be loose. Yeah, yeah. I let every shackle be loosened. Every shackle be loose.
All right, at this time I'm going to invite forward Holly Henning from Women's Advocates, who will share a bit with you all.
I'm going to introduce myself in my Indigenous language, and then I will translate English, and then I'll tell you a little bit about Women's Advocates. So, Bujuani, Niskutu Swaptanom Indigenous Cause, Kimiwanabo, Ko Indigenous Cause, Makone Dudam, Ogokin and Dunjaba, Wewe, Watchin and Dunjaba, Ashke, because even Dea, Chinenglish, Myogo. My English name is Holly Henning. My Cree name translates to Morning Prayer Woman, and my Anishinaabe name translates to Morning Rainwater Woman. I come from Martin Falls Anishinaabe First Nation and the Constance Lake Cree First Nation. So both of my tribes are located on the other side of the Medicine Line in northern Ontario, Canada, but I live here in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Bear Clan, so I'm responsible for healing, medicine, and protection in Native community. And I currently serve as the Executive Director of Women's Advocates. So for those of you who don't know, Women's Advocates happen to be the first shelter for domestic violence survivors in the state of Minnesota and also the entire United States. We help kind of set the pathway for victim services providers across the country. We started in 1974 as a hotline when no-fault divorce became legal in the state of Minnesota. So originally there was a group of women who were trying to organize like a call line so people could call and ask for resources and help. And originally they thought they were going to get calls about like, how do I navigate divorce? What they actually found is that many women were calling because they were experiencing extreme violence and they were needing safety and services. And so this group of women kind of pivoted once they realized what folks actually needed in the community. And they started walking around in the Summit Hill neighborhood of St. Paul, knocking on doors and asking people for donations. And they were able to purchase one of the houses in that historic neighborhood. So we're located in that neighborhood. We have 3 houses that are connected together. And we have a variety of different services. Y'all should have gotten this handout that says Women's Advocates. So our mission is to walk with victim survivors in the community to break the cycle of domestic violence. And then it breaks it down a little bit further into detail on some of the services that we offer. Most people know us for our emergency shelters. So we have 24/7 emergency shelter where folks can call and connect with an advocate, do safety planning. And when we have openings, we make sure to allow people in for safety. We also have on-site childcare, safe harbor services, and we do some education and prevention work, like coming here and sharing what we do with y'all. And then we also have a housing stability program, which I think is one of the most important pieces, because oftentimes when folks get out of like a congregate living setting, whether it's a space like here or an emergency shelter, you usually need more support when you leave. And so we have different rental subsidies and advocacy that we can provide for up to 5 years for people after they leave our emergency shelter to help them kind of settle in community. And then we also have some mental health services and substance use services. So I'm going to pass it to Miss Natalie.
Thank you so much, Holly, and her colleague Kelly is here with her as well. And now I get to introduce a dear friend of mine who is an alum of Voices of Hope. This is Natalie Pollard, and she's going to speak a little bit about what this topic means for her.
Yeah.
Okay. Introduce yourself.
I can remember nothing right now. My name is Natalie Pollard, and I was here 10 years ago. I am a survivor of domestic violence. I came in to Shakopee 9 months pregnant at the time, and basically while I was here, I protected myself from my abuser, and unfortunately passed away. I was charged, had to go through the hoops of, I was in Ramsey County at the time, not sure what, life was gonna look like for me. But when I got here, I had to have my baby, and I had to give my baby away and, deal with the goings on here. And ultimately I appealed my case, and I was here, I got here in 2016 and I left at the end of 2017 because my appeal came through. And it's been surreal ever since. It's been a roller coaster. Life's been life. And when I came in, I had to take a deep breath. I had to calm down because, so many memories of, our courtyard and coming in here and working out and coming in here to practice. I sang with Voices of Hope the second time around. I missed the first time, but somebody asked me, Natalie, why don't you, sing with the choir? You have such a nice voice. I'm like, well, I don't sing with the choir. It's too corny, this and this and that. I thought it was too good. But I had to humble myself, and, I took a chance, and I came and I joined the choir, and it was something that, it changed my life. It helped me get through, lockdowns. It helped me get through, days where I felt like nothing. and coming to sing and be with Amanda and, perform and everything like that is something that I'll never forget. I'm pressed for time, I only got 5 minutes, but I did write something, and I want you ladies to take this with you in whatever way you can. And I said, I'm not here to judge you or act like I know everything you've been through. But I do know this: domestic violence changes you. It can make you question your worth, your voice, even your reality. And a lot of times people only see the choices you made, not what led up to them. Some of you were put in situations where you had to survive and not just live. And survival doesn't always look pretty. But surviving something hard doesn't make you weak. It actually proves how strong you are. What happened to you was real. The pain was real, but it doesn't get to decide who you are for the rest of your life. You still have control over what happens next, even from where you are right now. You are not just your past. You are not just your mistakes. And you are definitely not this moment. You are not just this moment, should I say. There's still something in you that's worth protecting, worth growing, and worth giving a second chance to. And nobody can take that from you unless you let them. This isn't the end of the story. So, real quick, there's a song, and I always sing this. It helped me get through my time when I was in jail, because I ran the county, it was like 26-hour lockdown, so we would come out every other day, and I'm trying to, think about my other children, and I'm trying to think about, my pregnancy, and what's gonna go on with my case, and what's gonna happen to me when I get to Shakopee, and I hope they don't try to mess with me, and I hope that, nothing everything goes accordingly with my appeal. Please, God, help me. And there was a song that I learned when I was in church before I, got in trouble. And it always stuck with me, and it's called I Won't Complain. And it goes, I sung it and I hummed it in the cells, and I hummed it out in the yard, and I would sing it in my room, or when I'm in the shower, or anything like that. I would sing this to make my day or try to change my attitude and my demeanor. And I'm in Shakopee, I'm mad all the time. It's just like let me calm down and let me reflect, because I've had some good days, and I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days, and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh all of my bad days, and I won't complain. God's been good to me. He's really been good to me. And I'll say, thank you, Lord. And I won't complain. He's washed all of my tears away. Turn all of my midnights into days. And I say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning, for giving me food to eat, somewhere to sleep, for the love of my mother, my father, all of my children, Voices of Hope family, thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Maybe keep your hands up and just know that whatever you're going through, however long you've been here, keep something positive. Stay productive. If you like to sew, knit, bead, draw, paint, anything, dance, anything to keep you in a state of mind. Love yourself. Even in the lowest part of your life, love on yourself, no matter the best way that you can.
Define resilience and what it means to me. I define resiliency as not giving up, knowing that I'm a strong, beautiful woman that has strength and courage to keep going no matter the struggles I go through. I am someone who deserves all the positivity I can get, and I know that I'm not alone. I will always be a resilient woman. When did you recognize strength, endurance, patience, and healing? I recognize my strength, endurance, patience, and healing when I say enough is enough. I deserve more than what I was allowing in my life, and I am important. Knowing who I am and whatever my purpose in life may be brings me hope in every way possible.
Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again, say yes we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again, say yes we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again, say yes we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again, say yes we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again, say yes we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again, say yes we can. Resilience.
So this is what I wrote to my younger self. You will try and forget to return to the you that was spirit, unaffected by the world, because that is your true nature. The world you experienced changed the way you are, because it goes against all that is good and all that is right. You weren't meant to be a shell of a person, bitter with unforgiveness, stuck in a state of fear and helplessness. It's been so long and so much has happened that it's difficult to see past it. I know. But when you open your spiritual eyes and reflect, you will see that there have been times when God was reaching out to you, protecting you, because you have survived. Reconnect with your heart and your spirit, and you will heal, and you will return to peace, love, and joy.
woman takes power? What happens when she won't back down? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens? What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she won't back down? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens? What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she won't back down? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she wears the crown? Oh, what happens when she rules the body? What happens when she sets the lead? What happens when she bows to nobody? What happens when she stands on her own 2 feet? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she won't back down? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens? What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she won't back down? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she wears the crown? Oh, we rise in love. Oh, we live in love. Oh, we have one. We are one. We've just begun. Oh, we rise above. Oh, we live in love. Oh, we have one. We are one. We've just begun. What happens when a woman takes power? Takes power. What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens? What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens? What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? Takes power. What happens? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens when she won't back down? What happens when a woman takes power? What happens? What happens? What happens? What happens? What happens when she wears the crown?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, hold. I can be loud enough. Testing. Okay. This is called mirror. Drowning in the sea of emotions, trapped, unable to find my way out. There is no shore to flow to, nor distance to be swam. I'm treading water, and yet I cannot stand. My lungs resist the oxygen, my vision slowly fades. I hear her voice calling to me, though my thoughts remain the same. Still, her words slice through me like a dull razor blade. I can't control the bleeding, my soul cannot be saved. There is nowhere to run to, no one knows how to help. When I look her in the eyes, shame is what is felt. I wish to build up many barriers, though the pain it will not cease. I try and hide from the glance that can't be shielded, not in hopes, not in dreams. One's reflection of thyself can only be seen through thee.
This next piece just needs a little introduction. It's called Stand Up, and it has become well known through the movie Harriet, which is a movie about Harriet Tubman, who saw numerous people along the Underground Railroad in an escape from slavery. Most of the text here was written for this song, but the text at the very, very end, which says, "I go to prepare a place for you," was the last thing that Harriet Tubman said before she died. So there's one quote from hers at the end. So we will be featuring two soloists, Michaela and Mary Lynn.
I've been walking face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gut.
Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head.
Just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people.
While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the sky, that's when I'm gonna stand up. Take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, Union freedom calling, calling me to answer. Keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
Early in the morning, before the sun begins to rise, we're gonna start moving towards that separating line.
Wading through muddy waters.
You know I gotta make up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation.
And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone. And I just might fail, but Lord knows I tried. Torn stars fill up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, Union freedom calling, calling me to answer. Keep on keeping on. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going.
Michaela, if you're,
I guess I have things to say too. I wrote this, and the prompt is, I know it's hard, and I wrote it from the perspective of my younger self. I know it's hard, but peace is possible. You don't have to be scared. Just focus on the things that make you happy, and don't forget to love yourself first. Don't settle for less than what you deserve. You are beautiful, strong, and resilient. Life hurts sometimes, but don't let it make or break you. Get in touch with yourself. Don't lose me looking for things in others, because nobody can give you those things better than you. I know in life, not every moment is happy, but there is a silver lining. You just have to look for it. It will be okay. Just hold on to it.
Will you sing with us? It's an invitation, not an expectation. I come from a tradition of community singing, which means that we will sing a song now that we will teach very quickly to you, and if you would like to sing it with us, you are welcome. All voices are welcome. It's really about this like ancient human technology of what happens when our bodies vibrate together. So I'll just teach the melody, and I hope that y'all will sing with me as I do. We'll sing it several times through, and then we'll pause, and we'll bring in some harmonies, and you can continue to sing the melody if you like. The song is called Hold On. It's been sung a lot outside on the streets in particular these last 3 months. And I think songs are a thing that bind us across time and space. So hope if you choose, you're very welcome to sing with us today. The lyrics are in your program, but they're very simple. It's hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. We'll sing it like 5 times through, and you can just start singing it when you feel like you have it. How does that sound? Hold on, hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for singing along. we're gonna, we're gonna add in a reflection, spoken reflection that's not in your program. So I'm gonna invite Bree to come up and share something with us.
What's up? Okay, so I don't know how to tell you what I'm feeling, but I try. Every time I come this close, I gotta lie. Because when you ask me what I'm thinking, there's not a second that goes by that it's not you that's on my mind in all those sleepless nights. I stood looking out my window, hoping your shadow might just pass me by. It didn't happen often, and when it did, we'd only fight. Then you'd be gone again, and I'd be back to getting high, texting you to slide through when it turns out to be a bad move. You'd come in swinging, screaming, look what you made me do. And I'm the one that's black and blue, but that's not nothing new. My face is hard as stone, and I'm the one that's consoling you. You say this time is different, last time was different too. Over time, I saw the change. With me, I'm not the same. My laughter turned to tears. Inside my soul, you see the pain. If I taught you every lesson that I've learned, you'd be getting in your feelings, and I'd be getting turned. On another note, it's what you earn. So don't be mad when you get burned. It won't be subtle, but it's what you deserve. I lie and say I love you, and you believe every word. Then I come back again, and you'd be putting my heart first. You give me what I want, I turn around and break yours worse. But that's a lesson that you'll never learn. I got to the point I had to leave. It wasn't easy, but it's what I need. If pain is how you prosper, it alters your mentality, then let it set me free so I can leave in peace.
We have one more song for you today, and I'll invite up another conductor. Mary Lynn is actually also the conductor of our Voices of Hope choir at the correctional facility in Stillwater, and she's there once a week working with those folks who have done a similar thing this semester of selecting a topic to sing around, and for them they've been talking about and singing about mental health. And so we're very grateful to have you with us today, Mary Lynn. She's been teaching us this final song, Where the Light Begins.
Perhaps it does not begin. Perhaps it is always. Perhaps it takes a lifetime to open our eyes, to learn to see. The luminous light of the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house of the heart, the love so
First of all, thank you so much, everybody, for being here and being such a kind and attentive audience. I wonder on your way out in a moment if you would be willing to share one word for kind of how you're feeling or what this concert was for you. One word on the way out, but we'll have a couple of our volunteers at the door. We just want to kind of capture the audience's thoughts. We never get to really like engage with you at the end, so you be thinking of your one word. I wonder if there are, we just have like 2 minutes, are there any questions that anybody might have or a comment you want to shout out for the choir?
I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very, 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 very good performance. You all did very good. The solos were amazing, and I'm really happy I got to see it.
I guess it's quiet because you guys shared a lot of heavy stuff. And that is very courageous of all of you, and to choose this topic and join in solidarity with people who suffer in silence is a courageous thing to do. And you guys know I love you guys.
The reflections were amazing, and I'm so very proud of all of you.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I enjoyed myself, reflecting and listening to the choir. This is something that I'll never forget. And I used to see videos of Amanda sharing, you guys singing. And so I'm actually here in the flesh to be able to watch it. And I just, it's something that I never perfectly enjoyed myself.
We are always happy to have more folks join the choir. So if you're interested, we'll be moving kind of into a new cycle through the summer, and you would kite if you're interested, Dr. O'Connell. So please consider, we have a certain number that we can have, so it might be added to a wait list. But thank you so much, and again, please share your one word with our volunteers on the way out.